Hello everyone, my name is Pukar Dhital. I'm an English instructor and today we're covering English book of grade 5. We'll be going through the chapter Expressing Wants, where we'll be dealing with the two exercises, past participle and letter writing. So let's begin the class.
Today we start the grammar from the first chapter, Expressing Wants. Okay, so here in the first one, the exercise instructs us to choose the right form of verbs. Okay, so you see, from the verbs given, we have to choose the right form of the verb that fits the sentence. So, but before we begin this, so we have to know what is verb then. How do you define it, right? So to speak, verb usually denotes an action. And it denotes an action. You can refer it to as an action word. All right. Maybe it's talking about occurrence or state of existence. State of existence. Okay. So any word that denotes an action, in simple word, any word that denotes an action, we call it verb. Okay. So from the verbs given, we have to choose the right form of verbs. Like for example, one, he red cap. Option we have want and wants. So what do you think is the correct verb in this sentence? He want a red cap or he wants a red cap, right? So we just choose the correct form of verb. In this case, he wants a red cap. He wants the present tense. Let's move forward. 2, again, see, good job. Again, we have the same verb as an option, wants, want. 3, they, many books. Again, wants and want are the option. 4, we, to play the game. Again, the options are wants and want. 5, do you to go out. Want. 6, what do you to eat. Wants, want. Let's move further. We'll refer to these in a while. Okay, first let's copy down the numbers here. Number 7, what does he do to write? In want and wants, right? Does he to song? He wants a red cap. Now, the options we have been given here are all simple present. Okay, now the present tense, they're all simple present, and on top of that, see, don't forget the present tense. The present tense indicates that action is present now. An action is present now. And on top of that, we're here following simple present tense. Okay, don't forget here it follows simple present tense. And whenever we come across he, she, it, or even they, always remember that for the third person, like he, she, they, if the subject here is singular, singular and plural. Understand two things. If the third person is singular, then we always add s at last. Remember what I'm saying. In simple present, for the third person, like he, she, they, it, if the subject is singular, we add s at the last. That's why he wants a red cap. You understand? Now let's move on further. Now, having said that, now look at that. Again, third person, she. Okay? See, what do you think is the correct answer? I'm going to tick it here now. Please do observe here. See? Again, it's third person, singular. That's why wants. Look at that. They. Third person, they, right? Again, third person, but it's plural. That's why that's why we choose. They want many books. So this is how you do it. You can do 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8 in the classroom right now. I'm sure you can do it very well and good. Now, let's move further. In my last class, if you remember, we did an article, right? Articles, a and the, where a and an are called indefinite article, while the, on the other hand, is called definite. And, much important, now a and the, it represents not to a particular, but to any, okay? But to any of the whole majority of the class. Like if I say an elephant, an African elephant. Now, if I say an African elephant, they're like, I'm talking about any African elephant. Here, on the other hand, the would mean more particular. All right, if you're specific, then we use the term the here in this. Okay, it's for being very specific. Now, apart from that, the use of an. Now, we always have to remember A, E, I, O, U. Right? These are the English vowels. However, we always focus on the vowel sound whenever we use an. Okay? We use an. Let's say we use an before a vowel sound. For instance, let's say here an example, honest. Look at that. Now, on one hand we have vowels, on the other hand we have consonant. So what is consonant? All the letters of English, all the letters except vowels. Except, small handwriting here, except vowels. Okay? So look at that. This starts with consonant. H, for instance, is consonant. But as we pronounce it as not as honest. We don't say honest. In case you happen to say honest, that's incorrect pronunciation. So pronunciation matters. We say it honest. Alright? It starts from alright? So that's why this or sometimes it could be as well. E, I, O, U. The very beginning of the sound, like in this case, honest, it starts with and that's vowel, alright? That's why we go for an honest. We don't write honest, we write an honest person, right? This is the first use of an. How we use it before the vowel sound. Now, having said that, that's why on the other hand, let's move further. The O is used before the consonant sound. Now, for instance, let's say, we've got one of the examples here. So what article, if given an option between A and N, what are you going to put here? Look at this. U, again, is a vowel. U is a vowel. But here we're talking about sound. Alright, the phonic sound. The very beginning of the pronunciation. And it's not you, but it's university. University. You have sound starting somewhat like U and H coming together. University. And that would not make it a vowel sound. That's why the answer would be university. University. Why? Because this U, though it begins from vowel, do not be confused. We're not here dealing with the initial letter. We're dealing here only with the vowel sound, the beginning of the pronunciation. And here in this case, it certainly is not U, as in A, E, I, O, U. It's university, U. That's why university. Look at this. He is. Now, do you say European? If you're saying European, that's wrong pronunciation. It's a European. He's European. Look at that. Yo. The first initial here is yo. Right? That's why he's a European. Similarly, one more example. Let's say cow is useful animal. Look at that. You. Don't write an here just because here is you. You'd be wrong. We have to work on the phonic sound here. Useful. Again, you. Not you, but you. That's why the correct answer would be cow is a useful animal. A useful animal. Why? Because the very beginning of the pronunciation, useful. You. As if U and H coming together. You. Useful. Not use, right? Not useful or nothing like a funny, like a vowel U. Okay, so we focus more on the vowel sound. Cow is a useful animal. So this is the concept of the article. Okay, and one thing to notice again, there is again one more article called the. Right, and the use of the is always when something is very specific. Right? The person says, I brought the book from the library. That means that the person to whom this is being said, he knows what kind of book first person is talking about. Okay? He knows he's talking about a particular book. He's talking here about a particular book. That's why the book. It would always mean something particular. Again, the library it's a particular library. He's talking about a particular library. Okay, so just understand that the would always mean particular. When you are talking about a particular person or thing, we refer the. Okay, so let's begin the exercise here given in the book. Remember, Alright, in my previous class, I've covered a lot about the articles. Okay, these are we're just here dealing with a and an. Alright, in my earlier class, when I covered the chapter articles, we dealt almost the entire application of the articles. There's also called zero article, where you don't need a, an, or the. Okay, but anyways, right now we're focusing only in a and an, which is very easy. I want, again, look at the phonic sound, the very beginning, or the vowel sound. I want an umbrella. An umbrella. Remember a or a. The sound also includes a, e, I, o, u. These are the vowel sound. A, e, I, o, u. I want an umbrella. See, the very initial sound is oh. I want an umbrella. That's why we go for an here. C is very easy. She wants pa, consonant. She wants a party dress, any dress. Do you want, again, an orange? Because why? The very beginning sound is here we go. A, or a. A, or a goes for the vowel sound. Do you want an orange? Again, he's eating an egg. Now, like this, you can do the rest. Hey, how about number 6? Try number 6. She wants you. Again, you, not you, but you. Alright? She wants a uniform. This is how you fill in the article, keeping in mind the vowel sound. Always keep in mind the sound word. Always keep in mind vowel sound. Also keep in mind the phonic sound. Sound is the key here. Let's move further. So as a homework, what you can do is you can fill in these sentences which we have not done today, you see, in the verb section and in the article section, right? You can do that as your homework. And if you have any queries, feel free to email us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you very much.